Bill Huang, founder of Archegos Capital Management, has been found guilty of market manipulation. This is the same Archegos Capital that GameStop made a huge short position basically dropped to worth nothing. Who's next? Is it Citadel? And are they actually looking into more potential institutions who may be manipulating the markets? In today's video, we have a lot of stuff to talk about with AMC as well as GameStop. And then throughout the middle, towards the end of the video, I'm going to give you other plays like AMC and GameStop that may also have a rip. So without further ado, like the video if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on. Let's get into it. AMC Entertainment up 86% in 3 months. Is it time to buy? An article dropped by Yahoo Finance that I want to bring up because they have Zacks consensus on here and it's actually pretty good. The company's share price performance outshined other player industries including Cinemark, DeMarcus Corp, Live Nation, so on and so forth. They have had record attendance in June and July. They're exploring new revenue areas and state that AMC is optimistic about the future of the movie theater industry. Now, Zacks Investment Research says the company is currently trading at a forward 12-month price to sales ratio of 0.32, well below the industry average of 1.45, reflecting an attractive investment opportunity. Yes, you heard this from Zacks themselves. Technical indicators are supportive of AMC's performance. The stock is currently trading above its 50-day moving average, indicating strength and upward momentum and price stability. Overall, the conclusion is AMC has a number 3 in the Zacks rank as a hold, and I find this very bullish for AMC. Okay, moving on, Vanguard increased its stake in AMC by 5,710,086 shares compared to the last filing, which is an increase of 10% ownership in the company. As of June 28th, they hold a total of 30,514,755 shares of AMC. Are they purchasing more to loan them out, or do they think something bigger is coming? Both very well a possibility. Speaking of institutions, mysterious warehouse fire in China right now is happening where Citadel stores all their backup files and records. Another warehouse fire makes you wonder if they are intentional to burn files and hide some evidence. Lastly, Citigroup was just fined another $135.6 million for continued bad books and inability to manage its ongoing risk. Okay, before we get into AMC as well as GameStop's chart, GameStop saw options trading volume of 353,312 contracts, representing approximately 35.3 million underlying shares, or approximately 70% of GameStop's average daily trading volume over the past month of 51.1 million shares. Especially high volume was seen for the $30 call strike for July 19th expiration, with 38,054 contracts traded so far in one day, representing approximately 3.8 million GameStop shares, which we talked about yesterday. A little update on that. These contracts are still being held by the whale that purchased them, likely Roaring Kitty. Now, I would not want to be sitting in the chart as a short seller awaiting Roaring Kitty to potentially release another screenshot of his position showing that he has calls on GameStop or Chewy. Last but not least, before we jump into the charts, short exempts are still being stacked up on AMC, sitting at 600,000 for July 10th. AMC is trading at $5.18, down 0.58% on the day. We have two routes that AMC could potentially take, and like I said in yesterday's video, 13 days or less, that is the message to take out of this. No matter what happens in the next 13 trading days, AMC is likely to go parabolic right around that time frame. And what I want people to know is, hey, Lottery Stocks, you said this week, but you know, it's not happening. When I give TA, I say, if this, then that. We need this to have that, so on and so forth. I can't move the markets with my own hands. What I'm trying to say here is, if we didn't get this, then we're not going to get that. If we don't get volume here, then we're not going to get a break over this level. If we don't get a break over this level, we're not going to get this move, so on and so forth. But what I can tell you is whatever happens in this time frame does not matter. Setup number 1 is going to bring a retrace down to 460, get a bounce here, and start curling up. Setup number 2 is going to get a bounce from where we're trading at right now up to 630, come back down, test this trend line at 570, and then start moving up. And these are the two scenarios that I'm watching for, both lining up with the January rip and the June rip. GameStop, trading at 25.05, gave back the gains that it had on the day, up 0.3% on the day. This is the bars pattern that we have been tracking, and GameStop is getting this little curl up right here. We expected the move to be much higher this week on GameStop, but you are seeing this bottom in and then this little curl higher, in which in total was only a 17% gain, which makes me highly think that this move is not even started yet. Overall, this is still something we're watching. Now, no, I don't expect the move to be this small. As you can see back here, it got out of hand. Right here, it got a little bit out of hand. Right here, out of hand, of course. And right here, it's likely to do the same thing and get out of hand on GameStop. Okay, before I give you a couple plays, Cassava Sciences is up another 6% on the day, trading at $11.80. Weekly chart looks great. I expect this thing to build up higher. I am still sitting in my calls. Watch for a move on Cassava Sciences along with AMC as well as GameStop. MLGO is a stock that was called out in Discord, was up about 20% this morning. So some people did make gains on that. If you're not in the Discord, it's the third link to coffee a month. You would have just made your money back on that. Okay, next up, someone asked about ticker symbol NEGG, Newegg. The chart looks ugly. I expect it to have a move, however, with AMC and GameStop when they have their parabolic move up. And this is something that you could see with the first floor being around $3 on this stock. So just watch that. Something to keep a side eye on, sort of like Cassava Sciences, which even only up to $3 is about a 200% gain, in which we're also looking for on Cassava. Okay, Tesla got a nasty flush down after it could not break a clean break over 265 and close above there. It started showing weakness and got an absolute flush. However, it did hold support at this level at 246.50. We would like Tesla ideally to close above 254, and that's something that I will be watching. But as of right now, keep a close eye on Tesla. Earnings is coming up on the 23rd. People may just be taking profits going into earnings. Okay, the market, US inflation falls to 3% lower than expectations after 3.3% from the previous reading. But we do also have some news on Friday. The SPY actually got rejected exactly where we said it would at the very top of this channel. Came back in, getting a little bit of a cool off right now as we speak. And depending on the data that we see come out on Friday, this thing could have a major sell-off before the weekend and for the rest of today into Friday's morning in anticipation of some of that news that we will be getting. Overall, guys, this is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. Make sure to like the video on your way out. Press the second link in the description. Open a Moomoo account and make a deposit into there. Once you do that, you will earn up to 15 free stocks and 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash. They're also giving you level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more, all for free. Again, use the second link, open an account, and make a deposit. If you're not in the Discord yet, it's the third link under the video where you can come talk with me, talk with the most amazing people, stocks, as well as crypto all day long. There are no bad questions. Whether you're a beginner or advanced trader, this is the place to go. Cheapest Discord for the value. It's a coffee a month. You can also see my trades as soon as I take them, and we have options trading alerts in there, all that good stuff. And of course, lastly, top link, my custom indicator. If you are having trouble charting, go get it, add it to your TradingView charts. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.